So what happened was this. The lady that was albino that came up there, right? That's not a disrespectful term. Okay. Okay, so the lady that came up there that was albino, she came with someone else. The person she came with is the person that was asleep, not her. She came back to pick the person food. And no, she came back to pick up that person's food.
Milwaukee
I
Dre.
don't know, it was somewhere at a food or something. And I got frustrated and said, okay, this is how I feel. Margin supposed to be good. Margin supposed to be good. So, the pouring all that shouldn't have been no hold up on how to do it. It should have been knocked out of the set. That's supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? The hot dogs that I was doing, that I was putting the condiments on, that I would have been easier to me if I would have had the condiments in a food box. Right. Instead of just opening the can. And I didn't think that.
Billy the Mine.
What it was supposed to do was coming
Oh my.
from outside. So the onions and the coleslaw put on the basket was supposed to come from out there. But it didn't come from out there. You know what I'm saying? So I was plating all my stuff and cooking it, which is totally fine. But that is what I thought she would be doing. Doing the corn, and then the summer I passed out to her doing that. But what she wanted to do was handle money, stand up there like she's some type of princess, and do the front. That's what she wanted to do. And that's what I wasn't going to let her do. Because what she wants to do is she wants to do the minimum of work. But take the credit for the whole thing. And then I'm going to tell you what happened. And then the girl, she wanted to
Yeah, this is.
get on my record. I don't want to go. She kept trying to get on my record. So that's why when I pulled it from Brian, he got mad. Stood up there like,
Who this is, man? Who this is?
your heart got a fence. You let me in and you won't need that defense. An angel told me you gave heaven a sin. Yeah. Let me in your tempo. Show me what you into. It could be so simple. Black and white, yeah.
You come first like we do. I see your potential. It could be so simple. Black and white, yeah.
Don't make it complicated.
I'll be your piece, you be my baby.
Cut off my from my favorite.
Black and white, yeah. Black and white, yeah.
Everybody's on the move, so lovers call commotion. With a sudden whip crack on your neck, the heartbreak, the notion. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. He writes the song to heal the pain, 'cause lover's time is borrowed. But by the time he sees the day, he's yesterday's tomorrow. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. And I know you called me, but you never said what's wrong. Though in my dreams you saved me, so I guess you can have your song. But it's late in the day, and all I've gotta say is it's coming round again. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. And I know you called me, but you never said what's wrong. Though in my dreams you saved me, so I guess you could have your song. But it's late in the day, and all I've gotta say is it's coming round again. It's late in the day, and all I've gotta say is it's coming round again.
Good times, let it go. Sun shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. Sun shine when you walk.
Know what I see? I wanna know who you be. Devil with a dove and a bun and a dream and a manicure nail as I drown in the deep. I wanna meet, move like a freak. I'ma believe. She sounds sweet. I say, oh gracias, baby. We do our dancias, baby. You paint your love just like a brush. I hang with Basquiat's, baby. And now if you come here with me, then I got nothing to prove. Just like a wave, I'm trying to see just what you do.
Spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time. You spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time. Good times, let it go.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here are the five for the Clippers. George and Leonard are the forwards. Then it's Harden, then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's Mann in at the 2 spot. And for Utah, they've got Markkanen. Sexton is out there with George. Then it's John Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward. And the teams we're watching here tonight, Brent, neither like to push the tempo too often. A slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time in the half court.
Here's Mann. Sexton grabs the board.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The shot by George, no good. Here's Mann, defended by Sexton.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. They should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
.156 left to play in the first. Here's Mann. The pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Harden, no good. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. George with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And it's George missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Mann. Back to Leonard. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, the mindset from Kawhi Leonard right there is just making him a monster on the inside. Goes at the defense full head on.
Down low, here's Markkanen. That falls. Nice lead that time from Jordan.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
First one falls for him. And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. P.J. Tucker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for Mann. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for James Harden.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Dunn. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Tucker.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's George. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Kessler. He kicks it to Clarkson. From deep. Drains the three-pointer.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 1. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now here's Westbrook. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Westbrook passes to Powell. Charity stripe shot. Utah with the rebound. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He can be a 3-level scorer.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
And Utah making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Kessler.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Westbrook against Sexton. Right at the free throw line. That one rolling around and rims out. The Clippers trail to the paint. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Westbrook.
And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Kessler passes to Collins. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Harden. Shoots over Clarkson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Free throw line jump shot, and again the Clippers good for 2.
Kawhi is such a threat from the mid-range. As soon as he gets to that area, it's all systems go.
Here's Clarkson. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Clippers on top, leading by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, what do you think about the Clippers?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq Suit.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows in the efficiency numbers. Terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Markkanen pulls it in.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Hendricks can't get it to go.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very serious.
And the ongoing league debate. Who's the toughest guy to guard? Harden's name always comes up.
It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Harden.
And how many times have we seen Harden at the free throw line in his career? I mean, the man lives to put pressure on the defense.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Jazz trail by 3. George looking over the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Sensible. Back to George. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Harden. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Mann. Misses from short range. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Horton Tucker, the pass to Hendricks. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by George. Sensabaugh, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
From the left block, he sends it through. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
When Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Collins has gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Nobody near Leonard. Here's Zubac, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 5.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. George passes to Hendricks. Now Horton Tucker. Still yet to score. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, that mid-range Jay usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here is Los Angeles now. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. They've got Walker Kessler. Chris Dunn is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen and it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Powell. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Markkanen dishes to Dunn. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It's really hard to disrupt what Markkanen will do from that kind of distance. He's so tall, you can't disrupt it.
Lauri Markkanen, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Markkanen kind of starting to show some of the things that everybody was hopeful for in terms of how he can dominate a game offensively, shoot the ball, play with a little bit more strength on the inside. These are all very encouraging signs.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Here's Highland. Yep, it counts.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
At the line for the Clippers, Bones Highland.
One shot.
Jazz trail by 6. Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Now the feed to Markkanen. The fadeaway. Basket counts. Markkanen's got 4 points.
Aborrecido estoy quemando.